Hello and welcome to day number 78. I'm gonna say it now, just in case. Dexter's got a serious case of the zoomies. So if all of a sudden lights start falling over or anything like that, it's him playing with them. Right, something happened today that hasn't happened for a while. I wasn't hungry. Got to lunchtime. Okay. Got to lunchtime. I just wasn't hungry. Zoomy cat. This is ridiculous. Yeah, got to lunchtime. I just wasn't hungry, so I got Rowan sorted out. And after I'd fed him and put him to bed, I just sat and started editing videos and what have you. Technically, today's another day where 3 videos have gone out, but I put 2 of them out much earlier, 76 and 77. So, you know, not as bad. I at least get to do this one quite quickly, I think. There's not really a lot to say about day 78. It's happened. It's been fine. I went to the shop and bought some extra milk and bread and things like that. Not too long ago, actually. After we had dinner, Saguta came in quite late. She had to stay up until the end of the DroidCon conference today. Because that's when they were announcing winners for raffles and all sorts of things like that. So, you know, obviously you've got to stay. So, yeah, like we had dinner a little bit late, all 3 of us. I made a 3-bean chili, which looked like this. It was pretty good. I think we can all agree. Like it was tasty. It was a little bit spicy, but not too spicy. I put in a quick dollop of the chili salsa that you can see there, and that just brought up the spiciness that little bit extra for me. Probably a little bit too much, actually, if I'm being completely honest. I had to blow my nose a few times. That was pretty good. That cleared everything out, you know. But yeah, it was a very nice chili, and I ate probably far too much of it, if I'm completely honest. But that's just, you know, because I didn't eat earlier. I wasn't hungry. I mean, by the time we ate this, it was around about like 7:30, 8 o'clock, pretty much. So, yeah, you know. I do have a couple of slices of this. This is raisin bread. Now, I've had a look on the back, and you know, there's a bunch of sugar in it as well, because it's meant to be a sweet bread that's got raisins in. So, I don't know. I'm tempted by it, but I don't know whether or not I'm tempted enough by it to actually, you know, actually eat some at the moment. I've got it here just as sort of in case sort of thing. I actually tend to do better when I've got something right there in front of me that's tempting, than if it's something that is in the kitchen and I'm thinking about. It's weird. I'm not entirely sure why that is or how that came about, but Anyway, yeah. So it's not a particularly exciting one. Hopefully you've caught up with the ones that I've uploaded a little bit late. If you're watching all of them. 76 is a little bit rambly. It's quite a long video as well, and it is a little bit rambly, I think. But that's the one that goes into my advice on going into starch solution or nutritarian stuff, or following, you know, what's written in Presto or anything like that on your own with no one else going on it, either in your household, or it maybe you live alone, or you're a student, or anything like that. It's got my little tips and the things that I look at as my guidelines, pretty much, like the things that I'm doing currently. And I don't know, they seem to be working okay when I stick to them, you know. Oh man, well, yeah, today's just been fairly boring, in all honesty. It's just been sitting around not doing a great deal. Like, I did a bunch of cleaning, I did a bunch of cooking, I tried throwing some spices in with the rice cooker. That turned out pretty good, actually. That was just a little bit of turmeric, coriander and cumin is what I put in there. Took some hints from Brian about making good chili. Put some cinnamon in. I think I've got nutmeg. I'm not entirely sure. It's really difficult to go through your spice rack or your spice drawer, in my case, and actually pick out stuff to use because everything's in German. You know, like some stuff I'm learning and getting around, like kurkuma is turmeric. Like, it's got nothing even close to what it sounds like in English, but you know. So yeah, I don't know. It's like learning to cook all over again. Not that I was a particularly great cook before. I could get by, but you know. Oh dear. Right. Okay. Well, do you know what? Let's just call it here. Let's do a less than 10-minute one. Let's do, like, you know, whatever this is, like probably close to 5 or 6 minutes. There's not a great deal to say, you know. Well, thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you tomorrow. Hopefully, I have something a little bit more meaty, a little bit more substantial to actually talk about tomorrow. Yeah. Have a good one. Bye-bye.